And now, an historical closed-door meeting leads to a big-screen reimagining. Renowned actor Regina King, directing her first feature film, showcases the meaning of that moment that resonates with this moment now. Jeffrey Brown takes a look at One Night in Miami, currently streaming on Amazon, as part of our ongoing arts and culture series, Canvas.
Yes, Cassius Marcellus Clay is the new heavyweight champion of the world, boys.
Yes, he is.
February 25th, 1964. 22-year-old Cassius Clay, soon to be known as Muhammad Ali, has just defeated Sonny Liston to become heavyweight champion of the world.
Why am I so pretty?
After the action in the ring, Clay and three famous friends get together in a motel room for the real action. Deeply personal debates over their work and responsibilities as black men.
And that is why, Brother Sam, this movement that we are in is called a struggle. Because we are fighting for our lives.
I immediately felt that the dialogue was the star.
For Regina King, One Night in Miami was irresistible. The words, issues, and emotions alive then and now.
It is a representation of men that I know and love and the type of conversations that they're having, and that they don't get an opportunity to see themselves in cinema that often, look and feel the way they feel in real life.
The 1964 gathering actually took place, and what a group. Ali, one of the greatest boxers of all time, played by Eli Gorey. Jim Brown, legendary NFL Hall of Fame running back, played by Aldous Hodge. Sam Cooke, singer, songwriter, producer extraordinaire, played by Leslie Odom Jr. of Hamilton fame. And Malcolm X, the charismatic black nationalist leader and minister of the Nation of Islam, played by Kingsley Ben-Adir. One photo exists of Malcolm and Ali that night. It was used for a scene in the film. What actually happened that night, though, was imagined by writer Kemp Powers, first in his 2013 play, One Night in Miami, now as the film's screenwriter.
They were significant then, they're significant now, and one can't help but wonder what a group like that might discuss if gathered together in a room. I mean, who wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall?
All were at personal or professional crossroads, having reached unimagined heights, but facing doubts about the way forward.
When the play was first produced, I was actually older at 40 than all the men in that room. And that really struck me, because we think of these men doing amazing, transformative things with the benefit of age and wisdom. But the reality is they were young, and in many cases, they didn't know what they were doing, and they were often taking leaps of faith and believing in themselves.
Also challenging each other. Does economic success bring personal freedom? At what cost? In this scene, Malcolm X takes on Sam Cooke for what he sees as pandering to white audiences.
Say pissed off, Brother Sam? You know what is going on around us? It should make everyone angry. Well, you know, you bourgeois Negroes, you're too happy with your scraps to really understand what is at stake here. What, you think Cash, being the world champ, is gonna protect him from the devils that harassed him from the first day that he got here?
I'd like to see.
Regina King herself is known for powerful performances, including an Oscar-winning role in If Beale Street Could Talk.
We are drinking to new life.
And for speaking out on giving women more positions of power in Hollywood.
Everything that I produce, that is 50% women.
A lot of artists have a conversation like this, and even just inner conversation.
Did this have a personal connection for you?
Absolutely. And for me, reading this script the first time, it was just a great, again, confirmation that, all right, you are figuring it out, how you're going to use your platform. And there is not a specific way.
What are we waiting for?
Wait, not.
For writer Kemp Powers, who's also co-written and co-directed the new Pixar film Soul, this was also personal.
The debate that they're having, that's a debate me and my friends would have. I'm just reverse engineering it into the mouths of the men who inspire that way of thinking.
But those things aren't normally seen in the theater or in the movies, right?
Well, they are seen in the theater, just not as often with Black characters. It strikes a chord because, again, how many plays have I seen where I've seen middle-aged white men struggle through their midlife crisis, stuck in a room? But no one's ever questioned if we've had too many of these stories. So I mean, that's a question to the industry.
Within a year of that night in Miami, 2 of the protagonists were dead. Malcolm X, assassinated at age 39 after his bitter split from the Nation of Islam. Sam Cooke was shot in a Los Angeles motel under suspicious circumstances. He was 33. Muhammad Ali had his title stripped for refusing to serve in the Vietnam War, won it back, and achieved a level of global adoration rare in sports history. He died in 2016 at age 74. Only Jim Brown, who went on to a film career, remains alive. Regina King finished her film even as the culture was again convulsed by protests over racial injustice.
As much as we love being Americans and love America, just even what's going on now, and I think I've heard President-elect Biden say, America, this isn't us. It is us. It is a part of who we are. The question is, how are we going to change what we write in history to come?
King says she enjoys the different rhythms of acting and directing and will continue to alternate between them.
We have to be there for each other.
For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Jeffrey Brown.